We live in a society where there's a great emphasis on getting children ready and preparing them for their future. We believe that this is important, and we know that the best way to do that is not to rush children through their childhood, but to support and guide their natural desire to learn about the world. Young children are natural researchers. From the time they're born, they embark on a quest to figure out how things work. They move so naturally through this cycle of being curious about something, investigating it, establishing theories about it, and then trying out their theories in order to make new discoveries. And they repeat this cycle over and over again. What we find is that when we give children the time they deserve to move through this cycle of inquiry, when we slow down and observe them and give them our full attention, we start to understand that what seems to be ordinary is actually extraordinary.
I am the artist in the studio. I work at multiple centers, and my role is to really help educators understand that children can express ideas creatively in materials that they can't express in words. And so if we give them opportunity to take all the ideas from all the classrooms into the studio, we get to know a lot more about what they know and what they think, and then we can do more exciting things with them everywhere. There seems to be an understanding that creativity is something that's an isolated experience. It might happen in the classroom, and as grown-ups we think either you're an artist or you aren't. Well, creative thinking is a way of understanding the world and creating something from yourself that is your vision, and that is always valuable. It's valuable in generating ideas in engineering, in science, in medicine, and that kind of thinking can be supported in the studio and encouraged in really young children.
In his cubby at the end of the day, there was a picture of him standing outside in his little artist smock, looking at a tree, and he had the paints. And I could see from the masterpiece, the artwork that he did, some brown and red and yellow and orange, but of course when he's 2 you don't really know what that picture is. But in the photograph that accompanied this artwork, I could see that he was looking at this tree, beautiful fall colors, and it came together for me that this is exactly what he was looking at when he made this artwork. And it was just so incredible to be able to have that kind of meeting.
Working with children's drawings. Most children love to draw, and quite often we misunderstand their drawings because they draw verbs. So as where we might draw a thing, a child might draw an action. And I think that's comfortable for them to do, but once we start to watch them draw and ask them questions about their drawing and know what's happened to them within their day, then you can understand their drawing of verbs, and you get to see the whole of their life and the whole of their day expressed in rapid motion on the page. And it's so beautiful to have that entry point into how they're perceiving things that makes so much sense when you realize it. But until you connect the drawing to their experience, you don't really get that information. It's a unique way, I think, to understand what's happening.